If you've been training for a while, like physically training, and you found that like towards the end of the sessions, you're lacking a bit of that like energy and drive that you have at the start, I've got a solution for you. So the best way to maintain this energy is to dramatically like give yourself like a testosterone boost in a way. And the best way of doing this is by adding some like high intensity training workouts into your kind of your routine. And what this does is that this injects you with so much cortisol and so much like after it you'll feel completely fried, your CNS, your body, you'll feel like shit, but it will give you that kind of energy that the next time you go into the gym you feel like you can go for longer and you feel like you have that endurance. Like I remember once I was doing just some normal upper body workout, and towards the end of it, like the point where I would normally feel tired before I started implementing this like high intensity training protocol thing, I would feel like shit. I would feel like done. I'd just be grinding it and it would be like really, really tedious. But this time I remember after like implementing this thing in, I had so much more energy, and I just felt like I felt like I did at the start of the session. I felt like I could like actually push myself. And I felt like strong, like physically and mentally, like alive. I felt like I had done something weird to my testosterone. I felt like I'd boosted it in some weird way. And when I went about this, I remember so clearly, even towards like the end of the day when I had like other stuff to do, like work stuff, like uni work or whatever, I would still feel as like alive and wired as I did at the start. And I'd never experienced this kind of energy before. This energy was like, it was like having caffeine, being on caffeine the whole day. And towards the end of the day, when I have work to do, I found it so much easier to just like dial into that and just get that momentum going and keep it going. I found it so much easier. And I think this was because of the time I spent increasing my testosterone and the things that I went through to triple it. I think that actually helped. I think that actually helped give me that energy to seek that kind of good dopamine. Like I wasn't seeking like instant dopamine, like junk food, like watching YouTube or Netflix or whatever. I was seeking that dopamine to like actually like conquer shit. And I remember like after I did it, like my uni work or whatever, I would be so driven to work on my business and I'd just do it for hours and I'd just get lost in the time. This is like amazing. Like I'd never had this before. I never had this like drive just to like actually work on something. I always have this kind of like sluggish feeling, like living from meal to fucking like watching YouTube to eating junk food. I never had this like directed energy that would like put me towards those good habits and like actually productive things, not just wasting the time away. Like I know so many people who waste their time away and just want to kill time by playing games and by watching shit and by eating shit. And I can always look at them and think to myself, if it's a guy, I think to myself, yeah, he's got like a low testosterone number. And I always cringe when I say like low testosterone because it doesn't always correlate, but most of the time, if you are a guy and you experienced most of your childhood being a bit of a loser and increasing your testosterone, you do that and it will help. Like it will help, full stop. And there are a lot of guys that don't realize that it's not actually very hard to do. And if you want like a one-stop shop, click the link in the description. And like this newfound energy for me gave me so much more time to spend time into things that I actually cared about more than just wasting the day away. And I promise that like it will help your life so much, like genuinely. It's such a hack to like stay productive during the day. And if you've been having productivity issues, this is such a hack. Just giving yourself more bloody testosterone, what we were designed to do, how we were designed to behave as cavemen or as maybe your grandparents or whatever. It's how we were designed to live, I think, truthfully. Just fixing like low testosterone and low drive is such a big life hack and something that's not talked about if you want to increase up productivity, do the stupid Pomodoro technique that never fucking seems to work, or stupid like, I don't know, all the shit out there. But that's the cause. No one actually looks at the root. What's the root problem of your low energy? It's having low testosterone. It's being a young guy and not having your testosterone what it should be. And there are so many, all the shit side effects that come with low testosterone. Your anxiety, your productivity goes down the drain. And it's a real like life hack. It's a real shortcut that a lot of people don't really talk about. And if you want the kind of one-stop shop to do this, check the link in the description. It will really help you. That's all for now, and until next time, bye.